Today is cloudy and the wind is a little bit strong, so you can Susie is wearing his jacket. And after a 1 hour drive from the city center, we arrived at the Yangguan. Yangguan, you can consider it as the custom in nowadays, and is the western border of China in Han and the Tang Dynasty. You can book the ticket through WeChat like 5 days before you're coming, or you can buy the ticket right at here. As Susie is a child, so she can get the 50% discount. So we have to buy the ticket at the ticket office instead of book through WeChat. Finally, we get our ticket, and the price for adult is 50 yuan, and for child, it's 25. And there is another additional 10 yuan for the shuttle bus inside, because this place is very big. If you walk, that will take a long time, so you can take the shuttle bus. And on the other side, we will visit several places today, so we need to catch a time. So let's go. And you can see our ticket. Here is the entrance, and you can see the castle or the walls behind. At the far end, they are replica, and they are not original one. But I will show you the original, great walls and the castles later. This is Yangguan Museum. Me and Susie is going to find where to take the shuttle bus. As I said, you can see all these walls, or you can see all these military weapons, are all replica and made in, I think maybe in 10 years or 20 years. So we will see what's left here. And in the Yangguan Museum, you can see all these break and all these woods remaining like this broken wooden building components. And all these containers, parts, are all found in Yangguan. After we enter the gate, you can see it's about 400 meters to the place taking shuttle bus. Susie found a precious. She said she will take it back to the home in Beijing. Susie, what's your precious? Can you show me?
A stone.
A very nice touching stone. Yeah, because it's the last week of the summer vacation in China, so and maybe the weather is a little bit windy, so I think there are not so many people here, far less than expectation. Yes, a very famous officer in Han Dynasty in West Han. Zhang Qian seems to be the first officer to do the diploma work to Western countries, but she was present by Da Yue, a small country. After 10 years, he tried get back to Han Dynasty and brought a lot of information of all these Western countries out of China. Zhang Qian traveled to the Western countries for 2 times, and it seems he is the first one to open the Silk Road. After him, a lot of businessmen and the government officer and go to the West to communicate, to trade with all these Western countries by Silk Road. So Zhang Qian is quite an important people in Silk Road history. From the shuttle bus point, we will assess the most important thing, I think, the custom city of Yangguan, the original one, and the plank road, single plank bridge. Yeah, here this is, I think, is the replica of the boutique hotel and the barracks. Okay, let's go. All these architectures are rebuilt, but try to let us. Can you imagine what this custom like in Han Dynasty? With all these tents, walls. Now we are on the shuttle bus. On the top of that small mountain. We are going to the smoke tower you can see on the top of that small mountain. Like about 1,500 years ago, once enemy is attacking, they will light up all these dry reeds and the woods to produce a lot of smoke, so that the people from about like 50 miles away or even more to know that information, so they can line up another smoke tower. That's one by one. The information can be delivered long distance in a short time. The dry reeds and the woods burnt in this smoke tower was introduced yesterday in Dunhuang Museum. So, okay, let's go to there to see what it's like exactly. And Susie is very excited and happy. Keep running to the top of the mountain. Wow. Hello. You can see the surface of the tower is not smooth, so that's why you can see how they build the smoke tower. They use all the dry reeds mixed with the mud and stone, layer by layer, like the modern concrete. The dry reeds and the woods are like the rebar, and the mud and the stone is like the cinema. So, after over 1,000 years, the wind blows here. As you know, the wind is very strong here. Those mud and stones will disappear, but those dry reeds and woods are still very strong. So you can see the layer and the layer. Yeah, that's what you can see. Was built 1,500 years ago. And that's exactly the west border of Han Dynasty. The smoke tower just stand there for 1,000 years to witness everything happened here, every people passed here. From the smoke tower, I'm going to show you a fabulous view. Wow.
应该下午。
来，1、2、3。
哎呀！
Wow, what a landscape. Yeah, we will go there later.
So 宋元二始安西，唐王维。渭城朝雨浥轻尘，客舍青青柳色新。劝君更尽一杯酒，西出阳关无故人。
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all about. That was right in Tang Dynasty. The content is about someone is saying goodbye to his friend, and his friend is going to the west countries outside of Tang Dynasty. He asked his friend to have one more drink because if he leaves Yangguan, then there will be no old friends, no one he knows. Yeah, full of the emotion. Yes, about 1,500 years ago, people who are going to west, and I checked west is this direction. Yes, and from Yangguan, they go all through to west on the Silk Road.